Smelly wet dog. I miss those days. Shift. I had a dog once. Poor thing died. Shift to read. Impact shell. Use shell. Tripwire shell. And that's a whole bunch of things. Anyway. Care to use them very much. They're a complex portion of this game that just doesn't flow very well. You can't really get too excited about. I mean, if you do get excited about that portion of the game and say, "Hey, that's my favorite portion of this game," well, you're the one guy that gets it. I don't. To me, the rest of the blade work, blades and fighting, that's the interesting portion. So in order, sending them out on missions though, there's the mission interact. I would like to reach the pigeon coot type thing, where I can just send them all out on missions. So much for that. So here's a very nice Assassin's Den, complete with everything you need. Alright, let's do this. The exchange. Collect the Masayaf keys and deliver them to Ahmet to save Sophia. Rescue Sophia before she loses 50% health. Gonna call you Skillio instead of the Golden Guardian because you spelled it wrong. What do you mean? In where? Hey, Pengu! One of my assassins can now be assigned to a den. We're gonna need to do that. All of that stuff. After the mission.
Is there a reason for this movement?
Okay. Here they all are.
Mentor? Now should be a time for remembrance and mourning. I know.
It's a funeral.
But our enemies do not permit us that luxury. Yusuf thought highly of you, assassin. And I find no reason to second-guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women, and to maintain the dignity of our order, as Yusuf did with such passion?
It would be an honor.
Bene, I am glad. Our enemy is close. Take positions around the tower, and wait for my command.
Okay, is this a defense mission? Meet with Ahmet and complete the exchange. Alright.
The freshest and most robust of enemies.
The freshest and most robust of leeches you will ever find.
Come, good folk. See the...
One second, I wanted to change the dye on these clothes. There, ash, that actually looks pretty good. And so green, marble, violet, Byzantine red, cobalt, indigo, Masayaf white. How about this? That's neat. Parachutes, let's mix up. Alright.
Again.
Making our way there. This chest seems important. It's so close to the mission. I don't think the chest's important at all. Come on. Get up there. That's right. That's one of my assassins. Okay. You seem to miss the idea here. That's good. Okay.
Where is she?
I admire you, Ezio. But your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust. A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now,
Wow.
the keys.
The keys, huh?
First, the girl.
She's all yours.
Sophia!
Tell your men to back off.
No.
She's all yours.
The save. There we go. A little bit further. Come on. Okay, he's climbing pretty fast here. Nope.
Dannazione!
تشكرا efendim. Çok teşekkürler.
Use the parachute to the courtyard. Where's the courtyard? Straight ahead. Okay. How dare he? Okay, hold on. Where is it?
Please stop.
No, I need to aim a little higher. Or I could just save you. How do I interact? Yeah, that would be it.
Are you hurt?
Not hurt, but very confused.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening. Ezio, who are these men?
Who are they?
Run!
I'll explain everything. Full synchronization. Rescue Sophia before she loses 50% health. Thank you, game. Thank you for being a jerk. Okay, end of the road. Ahmed is leaving the city with the 5 Masayev keys. Catch him before he escapes. Kill 20 guards. Oh, I can do that. Anyone can.
We are close. Keep steady.
Well, well. You have come to see me off.
Oh yeah. Okay. Checkpoint reached.
Hold on. Hang on, Sophia.
Look out! Ezio!
We're doing this again.
Are
Amazing.
you hurt, Sophia?
I don't think so!
Hold on.
Obviously!
Ow! I wondered how close I could get.
Oh no!
Who's been parasailing before? Ouch.
Bene! I am alright!
Soldiers, up ahead.
I see them!
There we go. Never done that before. An air assassination on them back into the air. That's crazy. Oh, easy there, Ezio. Don't get hit.
Forgive me!
Sophia, you must be
Oh,
careful.
I know!
Steel yourself, Sophia. More soldiers.
Got him. That's nuts. That's nuts. Oh my god. How's my day? It's getting better by the second. It's been a pretty good day.
Bust them!
Okay, come on. There we go. Oh yeah, you're mine. And you too. Throw him in a window. Surprise delivery.
Out in the road!
What are you doing?
Got him. Ow. Why do we keep going through the cities like this? I swear I can find a route that is a lot more straight and narrow. Do I have any more healing? Oh dear God. I'm out of healing! You can't do this to me. You can't kill me on this.
Your determination would be charming. It was not so infuriating.
You think they would shoot me. Oh my god. I ran out of healing because of how long this is. I didn't know I need healing before this mission. Don't hit everything. Please don't hit everything. I don't have the medicine for it. Okay.
Out in the road! What are you doing?
Wow, she's bad. She's a bad driver. I'm sorry, but Sophia's a bad driver. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to ignore some of the guards in trying to keep my health. I wish I could loot some of them though. Like, seriously, just grab some health from them now. There we go.
Out in the road! What are you doing?
There he is. Now we can do this without getting hit. Ah! Said without getting hit. Seriously? She is intent on killing me.
Please move!
Your determination would be charming. It was not so infuriating.
Please be over soon, so I can get some health.
Children, where did you learn to fight?
Oh, jeez. Okay. So, finally!
Ezio, look!
You have been a thorn in my side.
Ah! Go, Ezio, I'm fine!
I don't think so. I don't think you're fine. I mean, yeah, you are fine, but fine in that sense. Fine as in... Anyway, this guy's totally not fine. In either sense. He's ugly, and he's dead. Mostly dead. Oh, fight him? I get you. Hold it to defend. Okay, so I thought, as it throws me into this fight, that it would obey the main rules of fighting for all of the Assassin's Creed series. No, instead it says hold button to fight. So tell you what, let's hold the button. Let's hold the button. Turn around and then hold the button. That was dumb. It should have obeyed the regular attacking rules. That would have been cool.
So what now, Ezio? How does this end?
I am wondering that myself.
Oh! Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Selim! Stop!
Wow. Wow. So, he's been made Sultan.
You are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Selim, Suleiman's father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does one end and the next begin?
Okay. I wonder how that's gonna add up. Full synchronization completed. You play priorities.
Bill, good to see you. Listen, we've got a customs officer waiting to talk to everyone.
I hope you have something for us.
Absolutely. Passports and papers for everyone.
Ah, brilliant. So I'm what? A neurosurgeon now, am I?
You're a medical team from SUNY Upstate. Just back from Rome with your patient. Experimental gene therapy.
Good work. Let's get this over with.
Wait, look! This is crazy!
What's wrong?
I'm not sure, but Desmond's brain is lighting up like a string of firecrackers.
Here it comes! What is that? What's going on? This is the end, Desmond. Scheduled for deletion. What are you doing? What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves. Don't do this. I'm saving you, idiot! Go! Go!
Really?
I write these lines with a steady hand and a light heart. We are in Acre now, Sofia and I, with the 5 Masyaf keys in our possession, and and all the time in the world. Sophia is a seasoned traveler and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyaf, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream. Forgive the shortness of this letter, dear sister, for it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
Sequence 9, Revelations. Seems like the game is progressing quite rapidly at this point. A homecoming. Ezio and Sophia have arrived at Masyaf after many weeks of travel. Time to open the library.
This way. Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn La'ahad. He built us up, then set us free.
Yes.
He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well?
Yes.
You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me.
Ezio was exiled. They have traveled back.
For 3 decades, I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go. To let go of all of this.
Then let go. You will not fall far.
Okay. So here are the keys. And this is the door.
The end of the road.
Use the Masyaf keys to complete the puzzle door.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Lots of
Knowledge,
slots.
above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio.
Eagle's sense is delete. Really? Oh, well that changes things. Ah, I see. Need to rotate. Huh. So what's the deal here? Why does that... Oh, I see. These are backwards. There's one piece of it. And that was it?
You had better come out of there.
Okay. Hey,
I
Ace.
plan to.
Seems we're open the door already. Let's have a look at the library. I'm wondering if this is actually the end of the game and then the rest is optional content. If that's the case, I wonder if I should go on to Assassin's Creed Rogue, considering there are so many games for us to play. That makes Assassin's Creed Revelations one of the shorter Assassin's Creed games.
Books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio. Requiescat in pace, Altair.
Forgot about that, him just sitting there.
You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
So that's how he aimed
In much wisdom is much
to
grief,
pass.
and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Oh, come on, I just lit these.
Strange visions and messages. Of one
But I just
who
lit
came
these
before,
as Ezio.
of their rise and their fall.
But what happens to us, Altair? To our family? What does the apple say?
Who were the ones who came before? What brought them here? How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
Can't move very fast.
This is my duty, Maria. Maria? Where are you?
If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
I see. This is where he hid it. And... sort of faked his death elsewhere. Rest in peace. Find the Apple of Eden.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here.
Are you sure that is
I have
wise?
seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening.
His blades. His sword.
I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries? Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
Do you hear me, Cypher?
Okay.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place this
Desmond is the Cypher?
I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how.
Okay.
Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place.
Single place?
It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
Really? I wonder what they tried, and maybe we'll see it. The scorched earth. A very advanced society. their knowledge into vaults. Pretty gloomy.
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried
far
on
fewer of
together
ours?
To rebuild, to renew. Listen.
So they're a separate kind.
To the place where we labored and lost. Take
Aliens
my
among
words,
human.
Pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
They have it.
I know what we need to do.
Achievements, revelations. Short in terms of story if you go straight for the story, and that's what I did. It was a bit hard to get around the city, so I figured it was important to prioritize our time on the story. I'm not sure what goodies there are in the rest of the game. I know it's a lot of fun, but there's a lot more Assassin's Creed to play. In terms of that last sequence, that revealed a lot. Definitely lived up to its name. The aliens are definitely of another kind, not human. I do think that with the information I gathered from Black Flag, that they combined their DNA with humans in such a way as to create two kinds. The gifted assassins as well as the sages, and the sages were basically a immortal type, the lover of Minerva, and that guy is kind of crazy. Desmond, his line, Altair, and Ezio, well, they served as deliverers of this message to Desmond, because Desmond is supposed to finish some major task. And in this game, he gets very close. I don't want to spoil Assassin's Creed 3, but we have Rogue to play before that. But when we get to Assassin's Creed 3, and we continue Desmond's story specifically, I suppose more of this will make sense. I will be playing Rocket League, yes. Guys, settle down, please.
No simulations, no environments.
Let's do some of
I can't
these.
even feel my own body. Everything's just
Or at least one of
raw
them.
data.
So am I still me, or am I some kind of computer program?
I don't know, Desmond. I can't see your feet. And in fact, I can't see your ass either. So, you're a computer program. Yep, you're code now. Sucks to be you. Your body's out there dying somewhere. You're stuck in here, yo. Forever. Okay, where are we here? Can I climb? No. How about this? Yeah, there we go. I wonder why do this? Why make this? Okay.
Home. I was born here.
Wait, you were born here?
The farm.
In this computer?
Parents, 2 dozen couples.
Oh,
kids,
you mean this
community,
projection on the wall?
hidden away.
Yeah. Yeah, he was born on a farm.
Small houses in the Black Hills. Right. The clear skies, wood smoke, wind, the stink of gasoline, generators running day and night. I remember. We lived simply.
You better remember.
Almost like nomads. So far from everything. Ready to pack up and go at the drop of a hat. If we were discovered,
do I have a hat? Okay, hold on.
If they found us.
Here's a hat. Back up and go. Sorry, Desmond. Sorry. I know that was a little bit rude. But
It wasn't much of one, was it? Not a
Ow.
proper farm. We grew some food.
Guess I deserve that.
I don't remember any animals though. Maybe a few dogs.
A few dogs? You like dogs, Desmond? Awesome. I like dogs. Yeah, it's not my fault if the game releaser released them out of order. But then again, you have to admit, it's quite opportunistic though that I have the ability to play so many of them in the correct order now. Don't worry. We'll be playing your favorite game soon.
I didn't choose. It was like a birthright. You are an assassin, they told me. What did that even mean?
Uh-huh. I don't know, but this...
Ever since I was young, they never stopped saying it.
What do they stop?
You are an assassin. You are an
assassin.
And this is our creed.
Uh-huh.
Nothing is true.
Uh-huh. That's his dad
What did
saying
that mean? A world without purpose?
I don't think so.
Everything is permitted.
Everything is permitted?
Mm-hmm. I think this is the last bit of Assassin's Creed I'm doing. Just to showcase what these are. I'm not going to record all of them because it is a bit of a trouble to
They're
get them
looking for
recorded.
us, and they will not stop until every one of us is dead.
Yeah, I believed for a while. But I never understood.
Okay, well that's
the trouble
weird.
when
That
you're born
totally
into
doesn't make any
something.
sense.
Belief without
Why
understanding.
would pressing a button make
Everyone
two
was so
platforms like
serious.
that appear?
Scared too.
That is so weird. And why would you do
All that talk
that?
of assassins and Templars. The end of the world.
I'm not moving on to Rogue now. This is almost towards the end of the time slot for Assassin's Creed. I'll be moving on to it tomorrow. I'm going down to Rocket League, the third and last tonight. And then I'm gonna end early and get a good night's rest, because I need some extra. Because of health reasons. Okay, what am I doing here? Am I placing a block? Okay, I came this way, and I'm going that way. What is the trick here? I can place blocks. Okay. I can place blocks.
Every man has his limit, I guess. I can't remember when I stopped believing. When I stopped caring.
They're good
God,
for 3
it all
blocks.
sounded so stupid. I couldn't hear the word Templar without laughing. And assassin? Forget it.
Which way are we going? I assume that way.
An ancient war, they said. An endless struggle. But I never cared.
Uh-huh.
Who knew it was possible to bore a kid with war
Multiplayer
stories?
He looks like a very bored kid. You know who else is bored right now? Me and the rest of my audience. Okay. Looks like we'll be getting out of here. Press the thing to remove a block. I gotcha. Okay, let's try to climb here. Let's go up here. That kid actually looks very sad. Okay,
I guess
interesting.
I was lonely. Alone in a crowd. If I could have told them that, maybe they would have listened. If only I could go back.
You can't go
if I could
back.
Tell them I'm sorry.
You can't tell them that. You have to live with it and forgive yourself. Okay, where are we? Heck if I know. You wish you'd shown up earlier to watch more of this. That's interesting. Did I press this? This is the house? That's the house. I got back to square one. Huh. When do I usually stream? I'm streaming 3:30 Pacific to like 10:30 most every day. 3:30 is my start time though. Like definitive start time. I start at the same time every day. But if you want to translate that into Central and Eastern time or the time zone of your choice, use Google. I think now we're going this way. That's right. The obvious is obvious. Aha. Well, now that's deeper down the rabbit hole. And what's happening? It's switching back to the Animus. Okay. Well, those are kind of slow. They don't tell you a lot about Desmond. You get little bits and pieces every one of them you complete. I don't have all of them unlocked, so for instance, this one and this one are not available unless I complete more of what's in the game. But considering that the main story of the game is over, and that there's a hustle to get done by Assassin's Creed Origins, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you all for joining me for Assassin's Creed Revelations. It is a fun game. It's one of the more fun games, and I think it's a bit better than Brotherhood, although Brotherhood is very fun in itself. I think this one comes out into its own a lot more. It's more fleshed out. There's a lot more gameplay to it. And anyway, I wouldn't do without any piece of the Ezio collection, because Ezio is my favorite assassin, and it has the most personality, and it's just the most fun to play. Coming up next, well, tomorrow I'm going to be starting to stream Assassin's Creed Rogue, and coming up next on this stream, Rocket.